Beatriz and I'm a CAD design, and I distribute to other people to do their stuff. So it's both.
How long have you been with MyTech?
In October is going to be 2 years. Like 9 years ago, I started with the survey company.
Okay.
And that's how everything started, because I was using CAD and doing the boundary service and all that stuff. And then when I got this position, that was also good, because we are working a lot with maps and properties and all that, and the CAD.
So when you first started out in like the construction industry or in that world, what was that like for you?
Everything was new terms. Everything was new for me, and so I had to take my time, learn, work more hours than like the 8 hours a day, because I wanted to accelerate and be better. As I grew up with my father, he taught me a lot about building stuff. So I kind of have some knowledge of construction. I had many mentors. My dad, the first one, and then it was a lady. She was the one calculating the maps, so she taught me about that. And also a woman working in a men's world. So she gave me a lot of, tip, how to do things better. Also how to talk to men. So you gotta be more strict. So you get what you need to say, and you get back the result that you need. So yeah. And then in Tico, before I worked for MyTech, I was working for Tico People's Gas. There is Steve Mitchell. That's my biggest mentor, I can say, and he still is. He was just here for a moment ago, helping me out with the new projects we have coming for this week. It's busy here in Miami, so all the time something.
Fast paced.
Yeah, it is. So one advice is not to rush it, to observe, and to prepare yourself before you go in for something. So you're not standing there and say, oh, what do I do now? To be prepared. For example, especially when it comes to women, again, if you are out there and you don't know what you're talking about, they will not respect you. They will not look at you as equal staff member.
Right.
So that's why you always need to be a step ahead. So if it's anything with the technicians, and actually I'm not doing that, I need to know what they're doing. So I'm not completely out of the blue when they're talking about things. I need to understand, communicate with the people I'm working with. So yes, I do go a step forward. I do. Sometimes I even use YouTube to see, this is what they're talking about. This is what's going on. They don't know that, but that's my help.
And that's good advice. I mean, sometimes it's admitting you don't know something and being willing to do that extra hard work.
Well, don't admit to the man.
Yeah. Did the lack of diversity or inclusion, you're good. Did that intimidate you at all or concern you when you first joined the industry?
It did a lot. It's better to be more serious about things, because until they know you, so they get, so they respect you. That's the most, how do I say, That's what I feel more, that you need constantly thinking about how you're gonna speak and being knowledgeable what you're saying. Otherwise, you're not gonna get that. When we were building our house and they were doing the bathroom, I was already, like I said, before time, I knew they was gonna do something, and I start checking in YouTube all the videos, how do they do this? And when I was watching them doing it, I said, but that is not like that. And very quickly, they said, how many bathrooms have you built? Have you done? And I said, none. But I know for a fact that this goes like this because of this situation. It was something about the protecting the materials from mold. Mm-hmm. If you don't put this cover or paint, it was like a red guard. If you don't put that, then you're going to have problems in the future. Mm-hmm. And I had to be very angry until they could hear me. And that's something that I don't need to do that with women. Mm-hmm. I explain, oh, this goes like that, but I don't need to be angry and aggressive to say, this is how it goes, because otherwise you're gonna have this problem. And in this case, if you build a house and then you have mold problem, you're going to cry.
Yeah.
Funny.
It's an expensive mistake for sure.
Yeah. And like thinking that women, because we are small, little, or we can't be able to work in a construction site, that's not right either. We do know a lot. They have machines to do a lot of stuff, so we don't need to carry heavy stuff or drill, or it is possible. Well, I love my tech. I like how they work, and also my boss is the only one that comes. He's the one putting the office here in Miami. This is like new now here. Mm-hmm. He is very respectable, and also he listens to me like a normal human being, like not, oh, she don't know what she's talking about. So no, I never felt that he treats me with respect.
And I've had the fortune of being able to talk to some people from all the different offices, and it's kind of neat because they all do have different experiences, but the common thread between them is that they all feel respected, and they all feel that their team views them as a human being and not, you're a little defenseless girl. They view them as, you are a strong, independent woman who is a big part of this team. And I think that's really cool, because I think MyTech, Equix, and Astra all have that same company culture across the board, which is important when we're all subsidiaries of the same umbrella company, that we're living those values and we're not just saying them. But it's the people, it's the employees, it's the way we treat each other, the way we talk to each other, and it's the reformation of that from the management. So it's really neat how we all work together. Something you would change about the industry, or something you hope to see in the future in regards to women in construction?
I have a daughter, and I still say to her, you need to be the best. You need to go a step forward. In front of everybody else. And I don't know, maybe I think no matter whatever happens in the future is good for your own person. Mm-hmm. Try to reach to the higher level. And right now I'm 50 and I'm still trying to reach to the other level. It's like it never ends. I guess that's what keeps us alive. Yeah. And my goal right now is to have this, like they're gonna speak about Florida, MyTech is the best. They're doing so good. They exceeded.
That's a great goal.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else?
I feel my tech right now is my family.
Great feeling, and hopefully more and more people get to experience that as time goes on. And that's, I mean, the hope, right, is that we're showing that there are companies that will value you for who you are. And this particular week is, yes, it's about women in construction, but it goes for any minority group. So it's neat that we're getting to be a part of a company that values that.